welcome back to the deep dive. Okay, today we are really digging into the EV market, specifically Italy.
Hmm. Yeah, things are getting shaken up there.
Totally. There's this giant player, Geely, and they've just thrown down something pretty
You're
serious.
talking about the warranty.
Exactly, a lifetime warranty.
Right.
Well, it's a shocker.
It really is. So, our mission today, let's unpack this strategy. It's aggressive, right? And what does it really signal about, the rise of Chinese EVs?
And why Italy?
Good question. They're launching with two models,
Mm-hmm.
the all-electric EX5, and then there's the Star A EMI that's a plug-in hybrid.
So not exactly dipping a toe in the water.
No, this is more like a cannonball, a declaration, really.
Let's stick with that warranty for a second. It's only for the first 1,000 buyers, but they have to be the first owner in Italy.
Right, that first owner bit is key.
But still, lifetime coverage, that's massive for building trust, getting rid of that buyer risk.
Absolutely.
And the coverage list is impressive. Engine electric or combustion transmission, brakes, suspension, AC, safety systems, all the main stuff.
It sounds like they're really betting on the reliability, especially the simpler EV parts.
But there's a catch, isn't there?
There is, and it's a critical detail. The warranty doesn't cover the traction battery.
Ah, okay, that's significant. That's the single most expensive part.
Exactly. So excluding it makes the whole lifetime promise, well, economically feasible for them.
Right. But doesn't excluding the battery, the thing everyone worries about degrading over time, doesn't that slightly weaken the lifetime confidence message?
It's a fair point. It definitely raises that question. But look, the warranty is still pretty revolutionary.
How so?
Well, for EVs, maintenance is already way lower than petrol cars, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're mostly looking at like air filters, brake fluid, maybe coolant.
True, much simpler.
So by covering almost everything else for life, Geely is leveraging that inherent EV simplicity as a huge marketing tool. It's smart.
Kind of like Tesla's early move with free charging.
Precisely. Get people over that initial hurdle. Encourage adoption. It's a clever tactic.
And then you add the price. Wow. That electric EX5 starts at 39,000 euros, and that's before incentives kick in.
Which puts it right up against cars like the VW T-Roc, a big seller.
Yeah, but Geely's offering potentially cutting-edge tech and this near-zero risk ownership, minus the battery worry. That's compelling stuff.
And this is where we need to remember, Geely isn't some, small startup trying its luck.
Definitely not. They sell, what, 2 million cars a year globally?
Exactly. This pricing, this warranty, it comes from a place of massive scale and power.
I mean, they own Volvo, Polestar.
Lynk & Co., Zeekr, Lotus, plus big chunks of Daimler. That's Mercedes and Aston Martin.
So are they kind of competing with their own brands here in Europe? Or is this Geely brand specifically aimed at, a more value-conscious buyer?
I think it's about hitting a new segment. Yeah, they're using that aggressive price, their amazing supply chain power, plus their tech.
Just grab market share fast.
Pretty much. And in doing so, they're actually pushing Europe towards EVs faster, especially in markets like Italy that have been a bit slow on the uptake.
Italy's EV share is only around 5%, right? Still pretty low.
Yeah, very low. So why push so hard there?
That's what I was wondering. What's the angle for Italy specifically?
Well, Italy has its infrastructure challenges, right? Charging anxiety is real.
Sure.
Geely tackles that head-on with tech. Their new cars can handle ultra-fast 400 kilowatt charging.
Whoa, 400 kilowatt. That's really fast.
It means a recharge in maybe 15 minutes. That's huge for winning over people used to just filling up with petrol. It tackles that core fear of waiting around.
Okay, that makes sense. Faster charging, less anxiety.
Plus, they're not ignoring design. They've set up design centers in Turin, tapping into that Italian flair.
Smart move. Leveraging local expertise.
And winning design awards, too. So they're actively fighting any lingering doubts about Chinese cars, proving they've got the tech and the looks.
So they're coming in strong on price, warranty, tech, charging speed, design. Quite the package.
It really is.
Yeah.
Which leads to the big question, I think. Considering Geely's sheer market power, this tech advantage, is this lifetime warranty move going to force the established European car makers to fundamentally rethink how they approach customer loyalty and long-term guarantees?
Well, they have to step up their own game just to stay in the race.
You have to wonder, right? How will they respond?
That is a fantastic question to chew on. And we'll definitely be keeping an eye on how this plays out. We really hope you enjoyed this deep dive into Geely's very bold Italian strategy.
Yeah, it's quite something.
Please make sure you follow the channel right now. That way you won't miss any updates or our future deep dives.
Thank you so much for tuning in today.
We really appreciate you listening.